So recently I've had a request for a walkthrough on Perplexity, and I want to show you why it is that I think it's an absolutely amazing AI search engine tool. Let's take a quick look around. So it's Perplexity.ai, super easy to get to. You can see the interface here, really easy. You just decide what you want to ask it and you go ahead and do so. I'm going to turn pro mode off here for a moment as I am a subscriber, but you can use this for free as well, and I really encourage you to do this. In fact, this has become my go-to search engine, even above Google. It's absolutely amazing. So I can ask it anything that I want to know, just like I can Google. So let's just say tonight that I want to make chili for dinner. One of the things you're going to see that's different, instead of just giving me a list of websites, it's likely going to give me a recipe. So let's just say I need a chili recipe for dinner. We love hot food and beans. Let's see what happens. So just like Google, it's going to go ahead and give us some sites we can go to. No surprise, All Recipes is showing up, and some others. We've got some others we can take a look at. We can even search for images and videos over here on the side, which is kind of cool. But notice this is one thing that's really different. It actually gives me an answer and actually gives me a recipe. It says, here's a delicious chili recipe that you can try. Includes instructions and everything else. So unlike Google, where I need to go out and visit all these websites, Perplexity is literally just giving me the answer. And in my experience, it's giving you a great answer. So really great. You also can do some follow-up. Let's say I decided that, instead of using it, I want to do vegetarian. Not likely for me, no offense to the vegetarians out there, but let's just say you did. Boom, just like that, it goes out, it does a search on vegetarian, and again, I get another recipe. Might be brilliant. I'd like to have some beef in mind, so I won't find out. But it might be brilliant. Then I can look at spicy, I can look at unique, I can look at a slow cooker. Ooh, maybe I want to do it in the slow cooker. That makes good. Or maybe I want to add some smoky flavor. I can do whatever I want. I can even ask follow-up. So it's really cool. If I want to learn more and I want to go to the site, I just click on it like I would Google, and boom, just like that, we're off to the races to see that other site. So really cool stuff that's available. Let me move my picture out of the way so I can go back to Perplexity. There we go. Easy to use, but it's a lot more powerful than that. So what I want to do here is I want to show you that you can even go ahead and use this to do things that you might normally do with anything. So let's say, for example, I wanted to write a social media post for my food blog about chili. I can do that. So let's just do this. I want to, and I can't type and talk if you know me well, want to write a engaging and viral social media post talking about the benefits of chili with beans. No offense to those of you that don't like them or don't think that's what chili comes with, but we're going to do it this way. For chili with beans, and let's say, please, we'll keep it simple. Let's say, yeah, it's simple enough. Now, one of the things that happens a lot, and I've given it a really simple prompt here, it sometimes comes back and asks me questions, and this time it didn't need to do that, but here's a great one. So, spice up your life and health with a bowl of chili. Did you know that chili and beans is not just delicious, nutritious, gives you that nice little social media post, so you can do that. I can do all kinds of, anything I can really type into ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, I can do here, and it's going to create for me as well. But the real benefit is I've got direct and immediate knowledge that I can go with, because Perplexity is going right out to the internet and grabbing that information. Let's say I want to summarize something. Let's go ahead and create a new one. Say I want to learn about my company. I can just go in here, or maybe myself. So what can you tell me about Jonathan from his website at jonathanmast.com. It's now going to go out and look at that. It's went out to my website just that fast. You can see that it's found my LinkedIn profile, it's found my YouTube, it found my Twitter in addition to that. But look at this, it's coming up with a knowledge panel telling me what I'm doing, where I've been, my education, things like that. Based on information, it's giving you a lot of information about me and what I do. Really, really amazing that it does that. And, just right here, it says Jonathan positions himself as a leader in AI-driven marketing strategies, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, without going through anything or the whole thing, this is really accurate and gives me some good information. I can even go further. Let's say I want to analyze my page. So maybe from a marketing perspective, I want to analyze my page that I send people to, which is my link tree from a lot of my speaking and things like that. So let's say, please act as an expert marketing consultant and review this link tree page and provide recommendations on how this landing page could be improved. The purpose of this page is to provide an easy to access link from that Jonathan shares when he is speaking. And let's go ahead and do that. Notice, by the way, we're still on the free one here, guys. We've yet to turn on the pro features. And just like that, it's going out, it's giving us some information. Let's see if it actually gives us recommendations. Yes, it has. So it wants us to do a couple of different things. It's great. We can obviously update speaking links, things like that. To categorize them probably would be a good idea. I've got some calls to action, some additional testimonials. I don't have any testimonials on there. So there's some things that obviously I could add in there that might add some value. But the neat thing is, again, I get to do all of that right here. So now I want to turn on Pro, and I want to show you why I pay $20 a month. So the neat thing about this is when I go on and turn on Pro, we'll go up here and take a look at my account here if I can figure out where I'm trying to go. Let's see, let's go create a new thread here a minute. We'll just reload Perplexity. Bear with me, I'm trying to find my options at the moment, and obviously they're hidden behind my face down here. There we go. Hit my gear here. So when you subscribe to Pro, you get some really additional neat features. Obviously, you get to go ahead and choose your appearance. That's pretty normal. My avatar, none of that's great, but this is where it gets cool. Notice this Perplexity Pro section. So I can manage my subscription, but this is what's really cool. I can now choose, let Perplexity be the search engine, but what AI engine do I want it to use to respond to me? And I've picked Claude 3.5 at this point in time. You could use Sonar, I can use GPT-4o, I can use Claude 3 Opus. Doesn't matter, I can pick whatever I want. It does change the number of searches you get, and I think Sonnet's the best value for that. But that means that now when it does searches, when it does things and writes blog posts and gives an analyzation, it's not going to use Perplexity's AI engine, it's going to use Perplexity's results and use Claude 3 to do that. So that's really cool. The other thing is that I get to add in new image generation models. In addition to just using Perplexity's model, which is decent, I can use DALL-E or I can use Stable Diffusion, which is really cool. Stable Diffusion is a great model, by the way, if you haven't done with that. I can join a Pro Discord. I can get Pro support if I want. I can give referrals. That's nice. I've got 9 of them, by the way. That gets me $90 towards my subscription, so that's really cool. I can manage sessions and do all that. So there's some extra features that are here. The other thing that's really cool is I get access to the API. If you're using a third-party app and you want to do that, you can get access to the API, and that's a really cool thing. I'm not going to show you all that because I'm not going to give you my API keys, but having the ability to access the Perplexity engine is just amazing. So let's go back and let's have it now write another blog post. This time we talked about chili last time, if I remember. Let's see if I have that here. Yep, here we have it. So I'm going to go back to that same blog post. As you saw, it wrote what was decent here. It wasn't like some stellar social media post, but it was decent. Let's go ahead and turn on Pro, and this time it's going to use information and Claude, and let's see what it can do. Again, not a lot of details. Let's see if we get any better. Looks pretty similar so far. So not a huge difference, but again, I have found Claude to be really beneficial. I could then ask, again, more follow-ups. Notice these are slightly different than what we had last time, like what are some catchy hashtags and that. The other thing that's really cool about this live feature is that I can go out and I can look for information on websites. So if I wanted to, let's just say, give me a list of the top chiropractors in Grand Rapids, Michigan. it has the ability, it's going to go out, it's going to do a search like you saw there, and it's going to come back, and I can't tell you what criteria this is based on, but just like that, it's giving me specific information. What I can now do, and I don't know if it'll be able to get this or not, but I've done this before, is great, is I can say, please provide me with the contact information for each of these locations. And if it can find it online, it's actually going to look, you can see it's searching their websites that fast, super, super fast. And look at this. There's the address, the phone number, even emails that are coming through. So if you need to use this for sales prospecting, this can be a huge game changer to get information that you need. Can't always provide it, like Simple Truth. They couldn't find it on the website. But look how fast I was able to get that for so many others. So cool. We can search images if we want. This is going to now search for chiropractors because that's where we're at. We can search for videos over here, and it's going to bring up chiropractic videos. I can even generate an image if I want to and choose a style. Let's say I want to create a photograph of this based on my prompt. It's probably going to create one. I chose Stable Diffusion, but based on a chiropractor, and I don't know where it came up with that, so maybe who knows what it's based on. It looks like something based in San Francisco, so not sure where that came from. But overall, I want to tell you, Perplexity to me is just an amazing search engine. Whether you pay for it or not, that's up to you, but I absolutely encourage you to use even the free version and start using it as your information for your search. I think you'll love it. If you have any questions, ask down below in the video. Join my Facebook group. We'd love to see you there. It's AI/ChatGPT prompts for entrepreneurs on Facebook. Take care and have a great day.